Okay, so, we're not doing that. Okay. Use square roots to solve a quadratic equation. What do you have to do first?
Set it to 0, maybe.
Yes, definitely set it to 0. So subtract 25.
24.
Oops. So then what would you do?
Draw the X.
Draw the X. So factors of 24 that add to 14.
12 and 2. 12 and 2.
Keep going. Keep solving.
Plus 4x plus 2 plus 24. Do the parentheses B. And do the x over x plus 12 plus 2 parentheses x plus 12. And then you get x plus 2 and x plus 12. And that's negative 2 and negative 12.
Good job, Jenna. Okay, so we can do that when it's nice. Yes? But it's not always nice. So today, what we're going to do is complete the square. We're going to solve using completing the square. When we completed the square last time, we left everything on one side of the equation. Now we're going to move things over. So we're going to start this process by, we'll leave it there. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, never mind.
I know that.
We're going to leave that exactly where it's at. Okay, so completing the square. We did this before. These are the rules for it. You take b and you make your new constant is b divided by 2 squared.
I'm going to write that.
And then this factors every single time to x plus b divided by 2 squared, or minus. If this right here is a minus, then it'd be a minus.
So do you want us to put plus or minus there?
How about plus or minus and then plus or, there we go. It's dependent on that sign right there, whether it's plus or minus. That other method is silly. I don't want to do it. That's why I skipped it. Because you would never do it that way. Okay, you guys ready? So, first thing we do is we're going to move the constant to the other side. So we're going to subtract 5 from both sides. So I have x squared plus 8x. Leave yourself a gap and put minus 5. And we're going to put plus, whatever you put here, we're going to add it to this. Because I can do whatever I want to an equation as long as I do it to what?
Both sides.
Both sides. So now we're going to do our negative b, or sorry, not negative b, b over 2 squared. So b is 8 divided by 2 squared.
So 4,
16.
16.
So 16 on the left and 16 on the right. Okay, so now we are going to factor this, and it will always be that, like I said. Because what are the factors of 16 that add to 8? 4 and
Four.
4 and 4. So this factors to x plus 4 squared equals negative 5 plus 16,
11.
11. Okay, and we're going to solve. So how do you get rid of a square? Take the square root. If you do it on the left, you have to do it on the
Right.
right. So I have x plus 4 equals plus or minus the square root of 11. And then what would you do?
Minus 4.
Minus 4. So x equals negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 11. So that is two values. It's negative 4 plus the square root of 11 and negative 4 minus the square root of 11. Do we know the square root of 11?
No.
No. And we would need a calculator to get in a decimal approximation of that. And that's how we do it. So let's do it again. So first thing we did was what?
We subtracted, or,
So you add 11.
Moved 11 over, right?
yeah.
So x squared minus 6x plus, it's always going to be plus because when we square it, it's going to be positive, right?
Yep.
And then 11 plus
6 over 2. Well, negative
negative 6
over 2.
over 2.
3 squared is
Negative 3, 9.
So 9 and
9.
9.
Well, putting it in the wing.
We have to put it in the,
We've got to factor it.
9 and 6, 3.
Okay, we're completing the square, and every time better be the same number. 3. So x,
plus 3.
it's minus. Why is it minus?
This is the first one.
So minus 3 squared equals
20.
20. And then you
Take the square root.
take the square root. So x minus 3 equals plus or minus. Now the square root of 20 has a perfect square in there.
4 and 5.
So what's the square root of 4?
2.
So 2 square root of 5.
Yep.
And then
Negative 1. Plus or minus 1. Or plus or minus 3.
you add 3. So it's 3
So 3.
plus or minus 2 square root of 5. We can't combine those. They're not. Is that what you were trying to do? Now, if it came out to be a whole number, then I could do the math, right? I could do it with both the positive and the negative, but I can't. Questions?
That gives me positive.
Okay. So, I think, I basically have 3 examples. I'm going to stop recording